never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Brian Giles with Brian Giles MTG, and we're back for video number 4 of Dominaria Remastered. I'm going through some some cards that we missed. They're dropping a whole bunch, and they got them all in their in their color order. So I have to go back through and look at all the cards that they're dropping in. So next up is Opposition, which is a card with Urza and Mishra on it. 2 blue mana and 2 colorless for an enchantment that reads, tap an untapped creature you control, tap target artifact, creature, or land. Next up we have Ovenize. 1 blue and 1 for an instant that reads, till end of turn, target creature loses all abilities and has base power and toughness of 0/1. Goodbye. Next up we have Ovenomancer. 1 blue and 2 for a 0/1 human wizard. When Ovenomancer enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you return 3 basic lands you control to their owner's hand. Tap it, return Ovenomancer to its owner's hand, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's control creates a 0/1 green sheep creature token. That's one of the crazy blue cards. But, next up we have another reprint we haven't seen in a day in Peregrine Drake. Please excuse my coughing. 1 blue and 4. We have a 2/3 Drake with flying. Peregrine Drake enters the battlefield, untap up to 5 lands. Next up we have Snap. For 1 blue and 1, for instant read, return target creature to its owner's hand, untap up to 2 lands. And Thieving Magpie. 2 blue and 2 for a 1/3 bird with flying. When a Thieving Magpie deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. Because, well, Time Stretch. A beefy 2 blue and 8 for a sorcery that reads, target player takes 2 extra turns after this one. Because more turns. Next up we have Turnabout. 2 blue and 2 for an instant read to target artifact, creature, or land. Untap all permanents of the chosen type target player controls, or untap all permanents of that, or untap all tapped permanents. Yeah, either tap or untap permanents of the chosen type that player controls. So useful. You can tap your opponent's stuff down, or you can untap all your stuff. Dope, 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 dope. Next up we have Veiled Serpent in 1 blue and 2 for an enchantment that reads, whenever an opponent casts a spell, Veiled Serpent is an enchantment. Veiled Serpent becomes a 4/4 serpent creature. With this creature can't attack unless the defending player controls an island. Cycle it for 2 colorless. I've seen that before. Not so good. Next up we have Vexing Sphinx for 2 blue and 1. You have a 4/4 Sphinx with flying. Has a cumulative upkeep of discard a card. Ugh. When Vexing Sphinx dies, draw a card for each age counter on it. Next up we have Wormfang Drake. 1 blue and 2 for a 3/4 Nightmare Drake with flying. Wormfang Drake enters the battlefield, sacrifice unless you exile a creature you control other than Wormfang Drake. Wormfang Drake leaves the battlefield, return exile card to the battlefield under owner's control. Yeah, we saw this one already. This is one of the first spoilers. Except we have Body Snatcher. I think this is the one of the other ones when it was first revealed. For 2 black and 2, you get a 2/2 Phyrexian minion. When Body Snatcher enters the battlefield, exile it unless you discard a creature card. When Body Snatcher dies, exile it, and return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Then we have Cackling Fiends. For 2 black and 2, you get a 2/1 zombie. Cackling Fiend enters the battlefield. Each opponent discards a card. Next up, we have Dark Withering. 2 black and 4. For instant reads, destroy target non-black creature. It has Madness for a black mana. Then we have Dread Return for 2 black mana. A sorcery that reads, turn target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Flashback, you sacrifice 3 creatures. Oh my. Oh my. Here's another one that's gonna bring back memories. Evil Eye of Ormsby Gore. 1 black and 4 for a 3/6 eye. Non-eye creatures you control can't attack. Evil Eye of Ormsby Gore can't be blocked except by walls. Next up, we have Faceless Butcher. 2 black and 2 for a 2/3 Nightmare Horror. Faceless Butcher enters the battlefield, exile another target creature. When Faceless Butcher leaves the battlefield, turn the exile card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Next up, we have Festering Goblin. 1 black mana for a 1/1 zombie goblin. When it dies, target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Next up, we have Flesh Reaver. 1 black and 1 for a 4/4 Phyrexian Horror. Whenever Flesh Reaver deals damage to a creature or opponent, Flesh Reaver deals that much damage to you. Yeah, that's ugly. Next up, we have Goblin Turncoat. 1 black and 1 for a 0/1. 1 black and 1 for a 2/1 Goblin Mercenary. Sacrifice a goblin, regenerate Goblin Turncoat. Next up is another card that from the back in the freaking day. Howl from Beyond. 1 black and X. Target for instant read. Target creature gets +X/+0 till end of turn. Howl from Beyond. Next up, we have Hylaphatoris Lemure. 1 black and 4 for a 4/3 spirit. As pays 0. Hylaphatoris Lemure gets -1/-0. Gains flying until end of turn. Next up, we have Ichor Slick. 1 black and 2 for a sorcery that reads, target creature gets -3/-3 till end of turn. Cycle it for 2 colorless, and it has madness cost of 1 black and 3. That's ugly. Next up, you have Mind Slicer. 2 black and 2 for a 4/3 horror. Mind Slicer dies, each player discards their hand. Next up, we have Nantuko Shade. 2 black mana for a 2/1 Insect Shade. Pay a single black mana, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Ugh, that could be evil. Next up, we have Necro Savant. A beefy 3 black and 3 for a 5/5 zombie giant. Pay 2 black and 3, sacrifice a creature, return Necro Savant from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only during your upkeep. Next up, we have Nightscape Familiar. 1 black and 1 for a 1/1 zombie that has blue spells and red spells you cast, cost 1 colorless less to cast. Pay a black and 1, regenerate Nightscape Familiar. So there you go. Then we have Phyrexian Debaser, 1 black and 3 for a 2/2 Phyrexian carrier with flying. Tap it to sacrifice Phyrexian Debaser. Target creature gets -2/-2 till end of turn. Next up, we have Phyrexian Ghoul, 1 black and 2 for a 2/2 Phyrexian Zombie. It has sacrifice a creature. Phyrexian Ghoul gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And just making sure that I have everything. Okay, we're going to reload one last time. Please excuse Lightning here. He likes to cuddle a lot. It keeps him happy and it keeps him from meeing in the background. Oh, there is more. Next up, we have Phyrexian Scuda, 1 black and 3. We have a 3/3 Phyrexian Zombie. Kicker, pay 3 life. If Phyrexian Scuda was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. That can be fun. Next up, we have Street Wraith. 2 black and 3 for 3/4 Wraith with Swamp Walk. And cycling, pay 2 life. Next up, we have Twisted Experiment, 1 black and 1 for a enchantment that reads enchantment order that reads enchanted creature gets +3/-1. And we have Urborg Siphon Mage, 1 black and 2 for a 2/2 human spell shaper. Has 1 black and 2, tap it, discard a card. Each other player loses 2 life. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Then we have Urborg Uprising for 1 black and 4. Sorcery that reads turn up to 2 target creature cards from the graveyard to your hand and draw a card. We have Wretched Anorid, 1 black and 1 for a 3/3 Zombie Frog Beast. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you lose 1 life. And Zombie Infestation. For 1 black and 1, you get an enchantment that reads, discard 2 cards, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So just making sure we have. So they haven't dumped anything else in red or green yet, or any of the other type of colors. So I'm going to end the video here. This is a little bit of a shorter one. I'll probably have another video coming out soon. So hoo-ha! Have a great day.